Why did you curse in the first 10 seconds?
Oh, my bad, bro. I didn't realize we're recording.
We're always recording.
We're always recording, or even when we leave.
Oh, there's some footage you gotta get rid of, brother.
What's up, installers? I don't know what episode this is.
I think like 11. I'm not gonna fact check that.
It's definitely not 11.
I'm gonna say it's 11.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Because episode 10 was actually Dishonored 1.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
10?
Yes.
So was 11 Avowed
No.
or Ninja Gaiden?
No.
What was 11? I actually don't remember. How many games have we played?
Dishonored 1 was like at MagFest time. That was
Yeah, I don't remember how many episodes we recorded.
I think we're at like 15.
Oh shit.
What happened afterwards was, let's see if we can remember.
Monster Hunter.
No.
Anyways, how's it going?
Binding of Isaac was
I forgot about
right.
that game.
then Metal Slug Tactics, then Monster Hunter, then Avowed, then Ninja Gaiden.
Why did I think Metal Slug was last year?
I thought Dishonored was like one of the first games you played.
No. It was Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, Sigma. That was the first game, and then we did Dark
Souls?
Siders.
Oh, it was.
I hate you. All right.
I can see now.
Kenji can see.
Oh yeah, he's got glass.
He's got glasses.
He has glass in his eyes.
He's got glass in his eyes. Hello.
Hola.
This is episode. I just had the fucking thing up. I could have just.
Like text to speech the number.
Why are you looking at?
Oh,
it
we're
like
episode 16.
No.
What? Oh my.
We're actually kind of we're getting up there. Episode 16. This is Dishonored 2. I was looking forward to this. I really was hoping that Dishonored 2 would have been hit like very close
after Dishonored.
Dishonored, just so we could, really compare.
But, yeah, because the plan
was
was you're
fresh.
gonna put Dishonored 2 on the wheel immediately after.
Yeah.
So we had to go through the rest, and then Avowed, then Monster Hunter happened.
Yeah.
Then Angela got last pick.
And then I got last pick on the wheel. So it was just like the furthest it could have been.
Well, it's okay. How many years in real life took place between Dishonored and Dishonored 2?
Like at least 12.
I think it was. I'm not gonna fact check this. I think it was 4. Because I think 2012 is when Dishonored came out, and then 2016 is when Dishonored 2 came out.
Oh, I thought it was like you were saying 4 between the time skip between Dishonored 1 and 2.
What the hell is your problem?
I was like, no shot. It was 4.
It was 4 years. Emily is actually 14.
Oh my god.
That's why she's so good at hiding. She's short.
Yeah. Actually, fuck. How old was she in Dishonored 1? I don't remember.
I could
Anyway.
not tell you.
Oh, I think she's 20 here. So I think she was 10. So it was like 10 years. Anyway, fuck.
I gotta start Dishonored 2. Should we just get into it?
Yeah, so I recommended this game. I really wanted us to get it done kind of very close to Dishonored. Didn't happen that way, but it is what it is. In terms of like opening statements, I will start.
Yeah. Okay.
Because this was a game that I recommended.
You did.
What do I say? What do I want to say about this game? I love this game. I think as much as I love Dishonored, I think I love this game more. I think everything that I loved about Dishonored was just done better in this game for the most part. I like the environments more. Some powers I like more. I thought it was more unique. Some of us don't know how unique they are, I'm sure. Anyway, what else? Like the mythology was like expanded a little bit. There's more different characters. Why are you laughing at me?
No, let's go on. No,
Okay.
Don't look at me. I'm not doing anything.
Okay, don't look at Kenji.
Don't look at me.
Yeah, overall, I don't really, without getting into specifics, I love this game. I like this game a lot. I love immersive sims. I love immersive sims. I would play this game many times over. So my number for this game was, and I actually looked up what I gave Dishonored because I was like, I was sure I gave Dishonored an 8, and I was like, this is a 9, but I fucking gave Dishonored a 9, and now I don't want to give this a 9, but I definitely don't want to give it a 10. So I'm gonna retroactively put Dishonored at an 8. Look. The numbers mean nothing.
Yeah.
The numbers mean nothing.
Everything. You got to base your entire personality on what we give these numbers.
This game is a 9, and it's definitely not the same score I felt for Dishonored because Dishonored was an 8.
What did I give Dishonored? Did you see that?
No,
What did I give?
I didn't. I only watched for me, so I have no idea. Either way, it's whatever Dishonored was to me. This was just better. So, who wants to go next? I don't know. You're laughing.
All right, I'll go.
You go.
I thought it was interesting how you mentioned how unique the powers were.
Yeah.
It was very unique that you didn't have any.
Crazy.
For a Dishonored game, that was very unique.
That was crazy. Yeah, it's very.
I did enjoy this game more than Dishonored, despite having, I guess, less things at my disposal.
Yeah, okay.
But it did address my criticisms of the first game that it was just way too easy.
Mm-hmm, okay.
Like I played both on the hardest difficulty.
Yeah. I'm gonna interject a little bit. I actually played this on hard. I told you to play on hard too.
Yeah, you told me to play on hard,
which is not something I normally did or whatever. And yeah, so I did feel like it was a decent jump even on hard. You were one above hard, right?
Yeah.
So it's like it's fairly challenging and stealth wise it is. But yeah, go ahead.
And I think part of the reason why Dishonored 1 was too easy was Corvo's moveset, even doing non-lethal, was just too good.
Yeah.
So that's why I chose to not accept the powers, because I wasn't sure how overpowered they were going to be, and I think that really gave me to really have a basis for how difficult the game's going to be.
Yeah.
We can talk about it.
Load.
But you decided
to commit to it.
Yeah, you had blink, you had dark vision.
Oh, okay.
So it's like the things that
we can talk about it a little bit because it's not necessarily blink.
Yeah, it's not blink, but you had the equivalent of blink.
Even without all the powers, there was still enough of a variety of things for me to play with.
Yeah, I think they purposely did that.
Yeah, it felt more like other stealth games that I've played, which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing. It doesn't make it like it's a generalized thing to be like it does make it more generic, but I don't think that's bad since I like these kind of games. Anyway.
Yeah.
I didn't really pay too much attention to the story. I didn't read that much of the books and the journals and stuff. But so my impression of the story is pretty much the same as the first one, where I'm just not very interested in what's happening.
Gotcha.
I did like the variety of levels, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I thought that was I think improvement. At least there was more
things
gimmicks.
Look different.
There was not just look different, but there was like things introduced in the levels that feel unique to that level.
Okay, yeah, gotcha.
The last level incorporates bits and pieces throughout everything, but it made it feel more like a new place when you're doing or encountering something different.
Yeah.
So I would with you, or I would give this +1 whatever I gave Dishonored 1, unless it's like a 10, or I would say unless it's a 9. If I gave Dishonored 1, I would cap this at an 8. I think.
Yeah, I think I was doing on her who gave it a 9.
Okay, I would cap this at an 8.
Yeah, whatever.
If I gave Dishonored 1 an 8, then
this was
disregards that.
Yeah. All right, Ariel.
I like this game. I'm gonna say, level design wise, I felt like I couldn't, because I talked like very briefly about this. I had a comment where I said I feel like I can't unga bunga this game as much as I could 1, and I beat the game. And yeah, that is a sentiment I still hold. I can't really. I felt like I couldn't really run At least in certain levels. Like certain levels, like yeah, it was like, oh yeah, it's pretty much a straight line where I can just go to the target and assassin, like, you know, like just take the path of least resistance and just deal with all the people and go to the target. And then this game, there's like yeah, like there's certain levels that I couldn't just do that exactly. There's like more traversal. There's like different like gimmicks and
You
stuff
had
like
to play
that.
the game.
Yeah, I had to play the game. It's true.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad thing. I'm saying the way I like to play this game was like I couldn't do it as much as I could in Dishonored 1.
But did you find other things to appreciate about the game as a result
Yeah,
of that?
no, I did. I think I was saying the gimmicky, like the gimmick levels, like the one that goes to the past. The one I like them. I like them. I liked like, oh yeah, you kind of have to like the what was his name, the inventor guy. Like, oh yeah, you got to figure out the place. And I liked how he was like taunting you throughout the whole thing. That was pretty cool.
The Clockwork Mansion.
Yeah, the Clockwork Mansion. The time the past thing was fun because even though like yeah, it's like more of like a thing to solve. I found like using the go back and forward in time to kind of I killed this one guy, and then I go into the future, and then it's like and then I just like go to where the guy was standing, and then go back into the past and do that. It was fun. So yeah, there's things I could appreciate more, but like yeah, you're right. I had to play the game more. I still like the game overall. I don't know. I think you see. So yeah, yeah. So we were supposed to play as Emily. I chose the powers, right? And I don't know. I think I liked Corvo's moveset more compared to Emily's.
Is it just better for your play style?
I want to touch on that a little bit. Oh, I can, like, because I can.
Yeah.
There's a thing. I'll just say it now. Corvo's powers are just better. Like, just they're a lot simpler, but they work better. Emily's is a little more like creative take on those powers, which kind of makes them a little bit more situational and not as overpowered. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't know how much more fun because this was something different. I don't know if I would have like had like more fun on Corvo or not, but I think I would give this the same score I gave one. Just like I think they have different strengths and different weaknesses. For me personally, I think I gave one a 7. I think I'm inclined to give it a 7 again, unless I gave it an 8. Then.
Do you think you? Okay, well, nobody knows what they gave. Okay,
I think I'm saying a 7, and I think also I gave one a 7.
Okay.
It was still an enjoyable game. No, it's still an enjoyable game. I liked my time playing it. It's just like nothing like It's I can like attest that I'm playing the game. I don't know if like in a way because
I feel like you're not 100% engaged with the game
Yeah.
as much as it.
as it like
I think it should. I don't know.
yeah
Or
'cause-
really, in every game, I feel like every game you should be engaged.
yeah. I think this looking into it, it's like it seemed like the other play style seemed more interesting, right? Like the stealth aspect of it. But I don't do that.
Okay, that's an Ariel. This is a 7 for Ariel.
Yeah.
Pretty much everyone is like, yeah, same score as Dishonored, which
Well, no, I think
plus
you two,
one.
yeah,
Yeah.
you two are better. I'm like the same score.
okay, so I want to get into you.
Yeah.
You hit the mic.
I did hit
You're
the
gonna
mic.
have to edit that out.
No, that's how passionate he was.
Yeah.
Handing off the mic to me.
So if you guys remember, I was like, yeah, you have to play as Emily, but there's another choice that you can make, and I don't care. Or that one you can choose for whatever. And you are the only one who chose, and I knew this was gonna happen.
Yeah,
you're the
I called
only
it too.
you're the only one who chose no powers.
Yeah.
Now, what exactly does that look like? Because
Very conventional stealth game, just first person. So it's like Yeah, you have your gadgets.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have your sword, whatever, and that's all you have to work with, pretty much. You don't get any supplemental powers or anything later, because that's what I thought they were gonna do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was like, oh, maybe there'll be something to make up for it later on.
Get nothing.
Part of the reason was I also chose that was I wasn't sure there were story implications.
Yeah, that's what I was also kind of curious about to see if there was. What?
Oh no, I'm gonna
I
bring
guess
up later.
yeah, when we get to that, well,
Yeah.
Like, if anything sounds unfamiliar, I'll bring
Yeah,
it up.
yeah.
But you can still run into that guy. What's the guy's name?
Outsider?
Yeah, the outsider. You can still run into him, like when you collect certain runes.
Yeah, I did want to ask. So runes are still
there.
So you still have a heart,
Yeah,
right?
you still have the heart. You can still
and
track
and you can
everything.
still find runes and bone charms.
So
and
runes
stuff?
give you gold,
Okay, runes
and
just
charms
give you
still
gold.
work.
Charms still
Although
work.
most of them are not applicable to me.
That makes sense, and I think lore wise, those kind of charms do still work even with people who don't have powers.
And also, I never got the rune crafting thing.
Yeah.
So a lot of my playthrough was very a lot of resetting, a lot of save scumming.
Yeah,
A lot more than
that's how I play too.
Yeah, I don't normally do that, but with how observant enemies are in this game, it was very difficult to perfect stealth, which is what I wanted to do. Since,
Did you end up doing that?
Yeah.
No, goodness. There's no achievement, right? I know
No, I
there's
don't
achievement
think
for killing nobody.
Yeah, I don't think there. I can check my micros. I don't think there is.
BO6 camos are forever.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it doesn't look like.
Yeah, it
Because
doesn't
it would
look
have shown up on the recent.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the audio listeners, Kenji just pulled up
My Xbox account. It still was satisfying to do a ghost run with even if I was safe scumming, because a lot of other stealth games, or at least PC stealth games, let you do that.
Yeah. Now I wanted to ask: does that make it more enjoyable than the first one with powers?
I don't know if it's a fair comparison because the enemies are so much improved.
Okay.
If I feel like if this was Dishonored 1, that would be miserable. I would be like, because like the blink was fun to use, even if it trivialized the game, it was so like satisfying. To use. And this one, you don't have the luxury of having any cool powers, whatever.
Yeah.
So it's focused more on like, okay, the threat is very present, and you have to be a lot more clever with your item use. And that was rewarding in its own way.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, one, I guess, not disappointment, but like, I feel like you may have liked Emily's powers.
Yeah, more. I saw some of the runes that I sort of got an idea of at least some of the powers were, and they did sound interesting.
Yeah.
But, I know you're like a more of a conventional stealth person, so it's like
a lot of it was like, I'm not sure if there was story, if this led to a chaos ending or not.
I don't think it affects chaos stuff, but
there's like a faction, right?
What?
Because
overseers?
Because like when at the end of the mine thing, that was like a dying overseer. It's like, I'll take care of her, and then it's like, oh, you have the mark of the outsider too. We're all doomed.
So actually, I'll touch on that a little bit. I saw your achievement. You in that level, both of you sided with the overseers. When the level with you would side with the gang. Side with overseers.
Yeah, I re-rolled that.
Oh right, because you did the
because that counted as a body exposed, and I could have done a completely perfect run without that, so I re-rolled that.
So you ended up getting the ending, or with they were both alive. And, So there's I guess Kenji wouldn't have known because the overseer going after you because you have high chaos and you chose
the powers. Yeah.
No, not just chose the powers, but you sided.
Yes, I sided with the overseer.
Whereas both me and Kenji went about it in the way that you didn't need to deal with any of them, and it's not just about even like safe scumming, and then you already have the.
I know there is a legit way to do it. Yeah, I never found that on my own.
I did. I mean, it's just also because I played this game before. There's just like like documents
Yeah.
that you find, and then it leads you to the lock. Oh, you can also just you could figure it
like
out.
brute force it.
Yeah, you could brute force it. But anyway, so I wanted to talk about powers. Ariel knows. So Corvo's powers, you guys know from one,
Yeah.
has been like, it is even in like the Dishonored community. It's like, or it's agreed that like his powers are just too good sometimes. Like you're not wrong when you say sometimes his powers trivializes the first game, like just blink itself. A lot of it. So Corvo, I think it makes sense for this game or whatever. Like it makes sense that he's like a train killer and he's like a bodyguard, blah blah. So he has like all the classically good stuff. Like he has time stop, he has the swarm of rats. He has blink, and like it's just really good. Whereas Emily's powers are a lot more. I don't know, like I don't want to say worse, but they're different. So she doesn't have blink. She has like a Spider-Man-esque like shadow grip thing where she like pulls herself to locations, and you could even like manipulate your momentum a little bit. I don't know if you ever did it, but like you could like a lot of things I did is like I pulled myself towards a wall, but I just like rode the wall a little bit. But I will say it's worse than blink.
Oh yeah, no,
it's terrible.
Yeah, you can like overshoot like where you
overshoot, and sometimes it doesn't because it's an arch.
Yeah.
Right. So like that's the targeting thing is an arch. It's not just like a blink where
straight line.
Oh yeah, you could probably show gameplay of it.
Oh yeah, I guess we could. We'll go into whenever so this is still in the beginning. I think you'd have to go to the next video. This is still like every video is like one.
Do we have? Did you switch the scene?
Yeah, we're gonna make sure we switch. So fun fact: this is a recording for my YouTube, so that's why I have a face cam. But yeah, just go. We can no go to where I'm in the city. I'm still just fucking around on the. Yeah, you're just going like maybe somewhere around there. Yeah, maybe like one more skip. Yeah, we'll go around there. All right, so we'll just wait here. But yeah, there it is. So you tell me like I'm trying to teleport. Okay. So it is like an arch, and sometimes you would want to like say I want to grab that ledge or whatever, but like the arch would like still be
like it'd be under the ledge.
It'd be like under the
tossing
ledge.
a rope.
Yeah, almost. Yeah. And it compared to Blink, like I personally would say I have more fun with Emily's powers overall, but compared to Blink, her shit sucks.
I saw there was some sort of possession power. What is that?
There is a possession power.
Like I didn't get it.
But I think that's Corvo's power is possession. You have that in the first game too.
Okay.
But are you talking about specifically for Emily?
It's like the one
she has Shadow Walk. Or is there a different?
Yeah, what is Shadow Walk?
Shadow Walk is. Do you remember that thing I told you about, where it's like you kind of wish that you could crawl?
Yeah,
it's like that's that. So Shadow Walk is she turns into a shadow, but she's like really low on the ground, and it's like it's not invisibility because people can still see you. If
you can hide under like.
I actually don't know.
Chest high.
I think so. Yeah. And you can go under you can go through rat tunnels and stuff.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I did notice there were some openings that looks like a thing that you would be able to get to somehow.
Yeah, but yeah, you could only do that if you had Shadow Walk. What did she have? Here's one. Actually, I don't know if you'd like. I thought you would like it, but this is like her most powerful move, and I don't know if you used it, Ariel. Mm-hmm. It's called Domino. What she could do is she links people. And then whatever happens to one of them happens to all of them. So a lot of things, later on you'd see me you'd see me link 3-4 people and just use one sleep dart, and then everyone goes.
That sounds very useful.
Yeah, so it does. So like that, pretty much in terms of resources, it pretty much like quadruples your resources, right? Because it's like one sleep dart takes out 4 people. So I don't know. You went Unga Bunga, so I don't know if you had the opportunity to use that.
Yeah, no,
as much.
Is it hard to use in combat?
I picked it up. I did pick it up. Yeah, I used it for the final boss. And
does that work on the automatons?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
It says. I think it specifies human. like in the.
Oh
thing.
yeah, because it doesn't even work on dogs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, the one I used mostly was Doppelganger, and I got
Here, let's go to like 4 videos deep. So 1, 2.
Oh, 4 from there.
Actually, you know what? That's fine. Maybe then go to like the middle. I want to see. I just want to like a more. Oh, here we go. Like a more complete power set that I have, and then maybe we can.
Yeah, I'm talking about. There's one that's like the
Go
description.
to the
There's like
next one here. Go to the next video.
There's like a ball thing or whatever that hypnotizes people or some shit.
Yeah. So I actually.
Shout out Mathal.
Oh wait,
I
no,
love
this
Uplift.
is, no, this is my reaction video. No, go back. I told you about that. I don't know if I told you, Ariel, but I thought about anyway. That's never coming out. So that was the only clips. So yeah, let's just sit here.
Oh, you're about to get discovered.
I don't know if I have Domino here. I hope I do because
Is your hotbar butter?
I'll bring
He's
it
playing
up.
on controller.
Oh, he's playing.
Yeah, I'm playing on controller. What was I saying? Also, Dark Vision. I don't remember. I'm fairly sure the Dark Vision in this game is different because I think both Corvo and Emily has the same Dark Vision where it's a pulse. Whereas before it was not that. It was just like a radius around you. It was always on, which I gotta admit I don't like as much because it's not as easy or what have you.
Oh, I killed the guy here? Does that affect like the later mission for the Howler?
I don't think so because he's not actually because the thing with him is he doesn't die.
Yeah.
Normally, you gotta.
Yeah, I guess because I went after him immediately.
I had a little bit of a bug here. Could you like skip a little bit?
Oh, you're eating
Shout out
your
to
sun
Sunkiss.
curse. Yeah.
Not a little bit, like jump to actually jump, like maybe like a little bit closer, a little bit more. That's okay.
Blink.
Yeah, there's
You
this,
pull yourself.
there's far reach. I'm just waiting for mana at that point.
Yeah.
Man, oh no, because you have an OLED TV.
Yeah.
I was going to say it's really dark, but
It's all TV and also the lights are on.
gotcha. All right. Oh, you know what? While we're doing this, I'm kind of all over the place. I don't know if you guys noticed and or cared. We're on this right scene, right? Let's double check real quick.
Yeah.
The outsider's voice is different. I don't know if you guys remember.
I did not notice.
Yeah. What happened with?
I don't know. I actually don't know. I just wanted to bring it up and because I hate it. I hate the voice change. I think to me,
I didn't know it. It's been
Yeah.
I don't really remember. Like I knew he sounded vaguely like that, but not in my memory.
yeah, no, it's different. I don't like it, and he seems a lot nasalier. I don't know.
Yeah, you know what? Now that you mention it, yeah.
Anyway, yeah, powers are different. I'm curious, or I feel like you would have liked some of Emily's powers a little more. I think they're not as good, but I think they're a lot more.
Are the passives
creative.
the same between Corvo and Emily?
You talking about like health and?
Yeah, that stuff.
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know what would be different.
Yeah, because like I used actually they made me get Shadow Kill because like
They made you get Shadow Kill?
no, not made like because it had like the most upgraded Shadow Kill had a thing where the bodies turned to bloat flies.
Yeah.
And I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was wondering if that was the same for Corvo.
Wait, so if you don't have runes, right, Kenji?
Yeah, runes. Yeah.
I don't know, but they turn into money, right?
Oh, the runes. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, do you not get upgrades to like health and like agility? Like you don't get the double jump?
No,
Wait, really?
I didn't know that was.
Huh. I didn't know that because a lot of those like in like passives seem not magical in nature. But yeah, I guess being like stronger,
yeah,
for being able to double jump.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know what the natural double jump. I don't think that's a thing.
I guess that is like it is. So that's interesting. So yeah, you
just
wouldn't
get
have
like
gone-
200 gold or something.
Yeah. Okay.
So, were some of them just locked out for you? Because
Oh, that's not where I hid on this one. I hid like
Oh, really?
in that corner where that
Yeah.
light is. There's like a little.
Yeah, I hid there too. So were some runes either locked out for you? Because I swear some of them you'd need like blink for, right?
Oh no, you can get them. They just don't do anything. Like, you can still equip them. They just don't do anything for you.
No, I'm saying like
It means like to get like
to get like go there.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't go for all of them
Gotcha.
because I was like, oh, I don't need the 200 gold. So
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
risk-
That would make a
I'm
lot
not
of
gonna
sense.
waste resources on it.
So yeah, I think. Oh, fun fact. I mentioned this. It's that's Pedro Pascal who's playing
Oh my
Paulo.
God.
Yeah. Anyways, I've always been curious about wanting to play like without powers, but I like the powers too much. They're cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I noticed with Emily's powers, I didn't really because with Corvo, I would just have like I would use it more in combat. But like with Emily, I would just like I would doppelganger twice, and then I would just do the fight.
Yeah, this is okay, I guess. Do I? Ooh, if I had. Oh no, I have Domino, and then I get spotted.
Oh, I like how the aim assist looks on the control. I like how it's shifting her arm.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to wait till like an actual, like a decent showcase.
So about the powers, there was like a lot of focus on the gadgets.
You can see me fucking struggling with far reach there.
It's like so annoying.
And especially for was there any of the powers that dealt with the automatons?
I'm gonna no.
How do you handle that?
So
Doppelganger and grenades.
So you can surefire kill them with 2 drop assassinations, like from high.
Oh, okay.
So one drop, one assassination, one drop assassination removes their head, and then they can't see you, but they'll still like they can. So you just gotta.
Does that still
give
count
us
as an
up.
enemy spotted?
That's a good question. I didn't really go for. I think no, because once you remove the head, like they can't spot you. So long as nobody else sees you, I think you're okay.
Okay, I had to do some
Oh,
finagling. So because I went for a full ghost run.
yeah. So you never were spotted.
Yes.
Oh, you see. Oh no, never mind. I think I fucked up.
Yeah, I
on
saw you
there,
did. I saw you attempt to do so.
I attempted it, but it's gonna be there.
So I used the mines.
Okay.
Not the shock mines. The shock mines don't kill them. I thought at first I thought they were like, oh, it's electricity and they're robots, so maybe that would.
I think it like stuns them for a little bit.
Yeah, it just does the normal thing.
Yeah.
So I used the normal shrapnel mines. At least early game, there's an upgrade to. I think there's an upgrade that
Makes have different charges
or ups the damage on them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at least the starting shrapnel mine, it takes 2 to kill 1.
Okay.
So there's like 1 room, the entrance. How there's 2 after you rescue Sokolov. I had to finagle it. That they were both positioned. Like they would both almost spot me to walk at the same time to funnel in through the door. And I had to make sure that one of them doesn't get in front of the other, or else it'll block the blast radius of the shrapnel. It was fucking dumb. It was kind of funny. I was very happy when I got it to work.
Speaking about the Sokolov, right? The room he was kept in.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, that was interesting. I accidentally killed the automaton there by crushing it with like the
walls.
Yeah.
I tried to do stuff like that. I couldn't get it to time it right.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. I just walked in and then I heard it and then
So
got lucky.
That one actually was probably my messiest automaton kill because I remember like being able to kill them stealthily, but I didn't remember how until much later. So I ended up throwing a bunch of grenades at it.
Starting, is it only the jump kill?
Yes.
Okay, because I got an upgrade that specifically said that the sword affects it. I know at least that's the first time I noticed a prompt for a normal assassination.
Oh, I never upgraded.
I got that at like the last level.
Yeah. I never upgraded my sword, so I actually didn't know that. I didn't know. That's actually kind of crazy. That's cool. I wonder if it's like a one hit because with the drop assassination, you had to do
Yeah,
it
it's a one
twice.
hit on it's not really a back assassination because it's the backhammer. It's more like a diagonal back assassination.
Oh,
But
okay.
you kind of have to approach it. You have to kind of
Well,
flank it.
so I wonder because the doppelgangers,
Also,
like they do try to do what you're doing.
yeah.
If you're stealthing, they will stealth. I wonder if you do a jump assassination with one out, would it follow you? I don't know.
I just want to break because I saw the safe. I did hard guess one of the last saves
Oh yeah.
because it was just 451.
Yeah.
I was like, what? I tried that on every single thing. It's gonna work.
It
on
had to
one of
work
them.
on one. Yeah,
Gotta work on
merciless.
one of them.
So I always actually I'm like tricked because usually those 451 saves or whatever
I like the first ones, right?
is usually the first
Yeah.
ones. And then so that's why I tried the first couple and then it didn't work. I'm like, oh fuck it, whatever.
Yeah, it's like on the last level. There's one.
Oh.
There's one.
Yeah, I accidentally. So you know the
Oh, this route this spot was interesting on my playthrough.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you could just do that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, on mine, so they had the howlers on
Yeah,
that side of the
yeah,
street, and then
yeah,
the
yeah.
normal guards.
Yeah.
And one of the guards almost spot me,
Okay.
and so at first I was like, okay, I'm just gonna try to sneak through the howlers because presumably progression is back there. There's
Yeah.
multiple ways to actually get progression, but that was what I was trying to figure out. And I was like, all right, it's really hard to get past the howlers because there's a lot of them in that
Yeah.
room. And I know you can like avoid the initial encounter, but if you keep going, I
Yeah.
think it always happens.
Yeah.
So I noticed that like if I get the guards to almost spot me, they'll walk in that alleyway
And then they'll fight the
and they'll fight the howlers.
Yeah.
Although a weird thing happened that there was a trash can on fire or something over there, and if they get too close to us, they ignite, which causes them to panic
Okay.
because someone just died,
Someone died,
which
okay.
causes more of them to show up, which causes more of the guards to show up also. And I
just
deleted
triggered a ground war.
I deleted like
gang
half
war.
of half of the
enemies.
hostiles, in that area by just sitting there waiting for them to kill each other. And none of that counts towards me because I didn't touch anyone.
That's not your fault.
I didn't do anything.
Even though you instigated a gang war.
Hey, I didn't tell them to follow me.
Kenji's taking the CIA approach of dealing with problems.
yeah no. As long as you don't directly kill them.
So I brought that up also partially.
Yeah.
It's like, is there any other interactions like that in the game where you can start fights among the different factions?
I think so. Like usually when howlers and like overseers are involved, I think you can. But I think it really is just dependent on. Or it really only really happens in maps when there's two factions. I don't think there's not a lot of that. I think. Yeah.
Oh my god, there's a guy there.
Man,
Also,
I could not imagine playing this game without dark vision. I gotta be honest.
I never used it that much in the first one either.
Oh, I need my wall hacks, bro. Give me my wall hacks.
Another thing, that automaton you brought up in the maze,
Uh huh.
I didn't kill it.
Oh, so you just
You
snuck
can
past
just
it?
go. No,
I know. Oh,
you can just go to Sokolov if you time it really good.
yeah, you
You
can.
can just go to Sokolov and it just despawns it or something because it wasn't.
Oh, I didn't know.
yeah,
that.
I didn't have to deal with him on the way out.
Also, interjection. I didn't know. I thought this was like into a building.
Oh yeah, that.
I did that, and I went, and I was like, "Oh, I just want to make sure nobody died, because I would have probably."
There's a button there, you can check in the pause menu.
Yeah, I found that out later,
Okay.
but now I'm just checking. Like you can check in the stats, right?
Yeah.
And then I was surprised. I was like,
Just a dude
"Oh
just chilling
shit,
there.
shit! This is the black market. Oops." And it didn't even matter because like I had already paid for the rune that was there, and I was like, "Fuck!" Like the one thing I would have like wanted to steal, I can't steal anymore.
That's fucked up, man. Why are you stealing from them?
I felt bad. I didn't know it was gonna. I thought I thought about reloading, but I was like, whatever. It's too much. It's just too bad.
At first, this was like a sort of complaint I had of the first game.
Yeah.
I would like to revoke that complaint.
Okay.
That there was no whistle or knock, as is traditional in the Lost Elf games.
Yeah.
Because my brain forgot this is an immersive sim.
Uh huh.
So I can just hit
Hit the
things
ground.
and make noise.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah.
I think I brought that up in the last podcast.
Yeah, so I never really
for
did
Dishonored.
that in the first game, but in this
Yeah.
one, it was very useful. Not just that, not just with the knife,
Uh-huh.
but the lethal crossbow.
Yeah.
I would use that as like a remote noisemaker.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So I
yeah.
would just shoot it around people to get them to look at a different direction.
Yeah. I mean that's how you're supposed to play.
There were some awkward takedowns where if an enemy is too close to the wall, you can't. It doesn't bring up the prompt because you have to be behind them.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
So on the Duke, the one with the doppelganger,
Yeah.
I had to do some finagling with the knife, where I would hit kind of in front of them while I'm directly behind them, and it'll take one step, which allows me to do the grab.
Okay.
It's a little dumb, but okay.
Oh, here's domino in effect. You know, there you go. There's 3 of them, and then I don't have a fucking.
No, but you can.
Yeah, you just. I can. I think I ended up doing drop, takedown. There you go, and it's just boom, and they all go down. It's probably my favorite power.
Yeah, that would have been very useful because I had to micromanage. I had to
Yeah.
metagame my sleeping darts, where I would like re-roll certain instances. Like I could have done this with one less sleeping dart. Like I need all of them.
It is a little frustrating how they don't let you. You don't get to up the
There's
amount.
you can only do with the lethal.
Yeah.
ones. Yeah, the Howler bolt was also very useful.
That's a blinding one?
Yeah.
Or- okay, yeah.
It's a little.
It's a flashbang. It's a flashbang.
It's it's effectively
It's
a
the same,
flashbang. When it's the level of the witches,
Yeah.
because there's the lady that she fake dies. You can.
Why are you doing that to them, man?
Because they're gonna yell at people.
So you can put her to sleep pretty fast, or you can get her to you can like put her to sleep pretty fast.
Yeah.
If you howl, then sleeping dart really fast. You have like maybe like a fraction of a second window before her like invincibility
Now
range attacks come up.
that's the you talk about like the witch target, right?
Yeah.
So did you do
Oh.
the non-lethal?
Yeah, I did.
So you didn't have to knock her out.
No, the successful run I didn't do that.
Yeah, because you would like
Because when I
could
did that,
ignore her pretty
when I
much.
knocked her out,
yeah.
that's when she would randomly die. I had a thing where I would just go throughout the level and she would just die, and I don't know what killed her.
Yeah.
So I did have to do the normal
Non-lethal.
thing. I think I still used the howling thing to get her to leave the room. But yeah, I didn't do the
Did you didn't have to get her to leave the room though. You could just go grab the lens and then went back to the machine and it teleports her to
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was like, there was like something in the upstairs that I thought was important.
Let's talk about the different objectives. So, what are the non-lethal? Because I did the non-lethal one for the Crown Killer. But I kind of like accident.
You just got to the.
I got to a safe. I was just clicking around and accidentally.
Oh,
just
you
opened
didn't
it.
even talk to the guy?
I did not talk to the guy.
That's
It was
funny.
like it was 1-2-1, and it just opens like, oh, okay.
And did you just followed the prompts for
Yeah, I followed the prompts. I went to say, oh, she's the Crown Killer, and like I didn't want to like. I got to the point where I talked to him, and then like she started attacking him. It's like, oh, I don't want to find her. So I reloaded a save, made the antidote, and just injected her.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much like so you knew the non-lethal there for Hypatia, Jindosh, you lobotomize him pretty much. What
the hell?
Yeah. Yeah, but don't worry, there's no needles, it's just electroshock therapy.
That room was easier than the entire level.
Yes.
Even without the powers, I used like the mines to kill the ones upstairs.
Uh-huh.
I had that one involved a little bit of re-rolling because I would sometimes accidentally clip the guy with the mine also.
Yeah, I probably would say that this level is the hardest for me. I think
Yeah.
just because of the amount of like the
Yeah, the
automatons
automatons
are kind of hard
was
to deal with.
The Tom Toms are
Just
rough.
navigating through
Yeah,
this place
that's the hardest thing for me
is
too.
a bit of an ordeal.
I did like it because once I figured out the mines could kill
Yeah.
them, and it didn't count toward lethal
Yeah, yeah,
since they're
yeah.
robots. That felt very freeing to me.
Yeah.
My move set of currently uh, sleep bolt,
Sleep Bowl and choke. Yeah, I will say like Ariel does play this game a lot more freer than you and I.
Yeah.
So you brought it up before that it is nice that this game has like non-human
Yeah.
enemies where you can just start slashing away or shooting or exploding, and it makes those weapons and tools not useless.
Yeah.
For non-lethal runs, because Oriole plays like a murder hobo. Anyway, to go back to the different.
Wait a minute. You call yourself
Yeah,
that
you
when
do
you
call
play the
yourself that.
game.
You proudly call yourself that. So what is it? So non-lethal for Jindosh is this guy. Yeah, you lobotomize him, and then
That's
afterwards the witch lady. I know because I actually just did it before you picked me up. I just reloaded I booted up my old Corvo save. Yeah, you could just stab her. She just dies.
That's not lethal.
No. I'm talking about for you. Like you would have just stabbed her. I'm assuming, right?
Oh yeah, I threw a grenade in there. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, I stabbed her in my lethal. But anyway, all you do is you just take away your powers. There's like a machine in the thing that you can fuck with.
In classic video game trope fashion, the weakness is in the same building.
But it was supposed to be the thing that powers her up.
Yeah.
But yes, it is just
I
like
would make
conveniently
sure that
replaced.
my machine works one way.
Yeah. So yeah, the same machine that powers her up, you can fuck with, and
You
then
press the undo button.
you can press the undo button, and then after that, it's the Duke, right? Is it the Duke afterwards?
No, there's more, right?
Oh no, not really. It's
Oh yeah, there's no
it's
target.
the witch,
Yeah,
and then there's the
mansion,
Dust
like
District, and then there's the time one.
yeah, in the Dust District, you can like just find the documents.
You can find it's just the lock is the target,
Mm-hmm.
but you can
I did read online there is a way to non-lethally deal with both of them.
yeah
Yeah.
you could just open the door.
No. I mean, like you do something to both of them. Like you make them work at the mines or something.
Oh, I didn't know that. I did end up knocking both of them out though. When I'm looking for my
Yeah.
I just didn't.
You didn't just bring them to the other.
I didn't bring them. I just knocked them both out because I was exploring both their areas. But anyway, what was the so the next target would be Luca, the Duke, and that non-lethal option is to work with the
gaslight everyone else
gaslight everybody.
into
pretty
thinking
much.
Oh, that's so funny.
Because there's a body double.
Yeah, I
I'm
saw
assuming
the
you just
body
killed.
double.
You just killed both.
I knocked out the real Duke before I found a body double.
Yeah.
a lot of my experience with that level was running around in circles until I found the actual Duke.
Oh.
Because I was like, can I just extract this guy? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. All right, and then the non-lethal for Delilah. I think there's like two ways, but I only ever done one way. It's you trap her into a painting.
Yeah, that's
Is
what I
that
did,
you
yeah.
you trap her in a painting.
Do
Essentially,
you know what the other way is?
I don't know. The only reason why I think there's another way is because if you look at the options, it's
Oh yeah, I had that option too. Like I had fight Delilah or find another way.
yeah. It's like, but I had like trap her in a painting or like find another way, and I'm like, oh, is there a different way to do that? So I don't know.
Oh wait, does the stun mine knocked him out?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, what did you think it did?
Oh, I thought it just like was like a taser.
Oh. No, they go to
Oh
sleep.
fuck, I'm stupid.
They go to sleep.
So does what's her face? The crown killer? Does she go away?
What do you mean?
Like, cause she wasn't on the ship on my like after like a couple levels.
Yeah, she leaves. She
Okay.
just leaves. She's just like, yeah, I'm better. I'm gonna go back to the institute or whatever. And oh god, what else? Okay, so since we're kind of running down levels, I did really want it. My favorite level, and I'm really hoping you guys liked it too, is the time travel one.
Yeah, I liked it. I think that's the most interesting actually.
I'm gonna let's just go over there.
I thought it was. I'm not sure, like gameplay wise. I thought it was that interesting. I thought it looked cool. Like I think the idea of it's very
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, I like the
That's
concept.
I was playing it while on Discord.
Uh-huh.
That's why I was asking like what year this game came out because I was thinking about Titanfall 2.
Titanfall 2, yeah.
I think they came out the same year.
Yeah, this game came out 2016.
It was a little bit funny that there's like two games that have the same gimmick in one level that's unique to one level.
Yeah. I really the only reason why I like this so much. Well, one, you wouldn't know this, but this isn't the reason why I like it. But it is interesting. So your powers are actually locked.
Yeah, you can.
Oh.
Yeah, you can use.
So you actually
So you're forced to play like me.
yes, just for one level.
Okay, because for me, I was just like, this is normal. Except I have like a get out jail free card.
Yeah.
So that was actually easier for me in comparison to the rest of them. That was
Probably,
actually way easier.
What is it? So
Well, good thing I had a gun.
I wanted to. Did you guys knock out or kill? I don't know the Aramis Stilton, the guy that you like. You get the combination from. Like he's out in the garden.
No.
I feel like if you did that, you would have liked the level as much. But look, I'll tell you. I'll just show you because it doesn't tell you to do it.
No, I tried,
Uh-huh.
but I always get spotted by one of the guards.
So in that case, maybe is it this one? Am I? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh yeah. Okay. So this is that level, and I want to. Eh? Oil, did you kill the guy in the garden?
I killed everyone in that garden.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Arnold literally kills every NPC.
You don't know that you don't pay attention to the environment. So it's dilapidated, right? The
Yeah.
present thing is dilapidated, and they tell you that's because this guy went crazy seeing
all the different
different stuff. So you could prevent that from happening.
Oh, that's,
And again, it's not an objective marker. It's not like it's not anything. Oh gosh. Can you like just use the yeah? I think I am trying to not be spotted, but I think I give up at some point, and I'm just like I don't care if they spot me.
I like how like the visual that when you bring up the glass
Yeah.
to see on the others.
All right, Angelo, go do that.
Yeah, I always get spotted by the guy like on the balcony area.
Yeah, I was like, there's no real way to do this without being spotted, so I just ate it. I think I ended up just like shooting him, and then teleporting away back to the present, or yeah, back to the present. Yeah, so that's all you needed, and you could leave him alone, and then the present stays the same. But you do that, and she even says like this is to keep you from seeing what happened, and then look, the present.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, the present is. I accidentally killed him because I dropped him. This game, like this game series, you drop bodies and they just die. But yeah, the present, he becomes like since he never went mad, and he's like actually like a workers forward guy. Like the mansion is still lived in, like he still lives there, and actually like narratively, the Duke has less power as like a tyrant. And fun fact, you know how Megan Foster, the black lady who's driving around everywhere,
Yeah.
she's missing a hand, and she's completely like injury free.
Oh.
like because she got that from trying to find him before. And she has both arms. Her eyes is completely fine. Like she's completely not crippled. So yeah, I don't know. That's why I really liked it, is because I did this like on a whim. My first playthrough, I was like, the game doesn't tell me to knock him out or whatever, but everyone keeps saying that he went crazy. So I'm like, what if I just it's not, or what if I stop him from going to the seance or whatever? And then I remember the first time I went back to the present and there was maids like cleaning up the place, and it was like, I was like, there's like three different levels, like three different versions of this mansion, and it was like the greatest fucking thing ever. I loved it.
Oh, you know what? I don't
Actually,
think,
four, because if you kill him, it's an empty mansion, but it's not dilapidated. So
no. Actually, now that I remember, he wasn't in the garden when I was there.
did you? What do you mean?
He wasn't there.
That's how. Okay, where was he?
I don't know. In the past, I didn't ever saw him.
You're lying. You just didn't see him.
So do you have to hide from these people also? Or?
No, actually, no. I found it out later, so they don't care.
Okay.
Oh, I think I confused him for a civilian. Now I remember. I think I did see him. I didn't know who he was. I just thought he was a guy.
Look at all this.
Oh my god!
Why do you not peek with the thing?
Because I just want to enter the room. Anyway, this is my favorite. I like this. I like this level. Let's.
Yeah, Angela. I don't kill civilians except
That's
all
not
those.
true. Do you not?
Except all those civilians.
Also, yeah, the Dust District is just like it's like everything's nice, and there's like people who like live there and whatnot.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I
Yeah, that's a lot of effort for
one level.
Yeah, for one level.
That's pretty nice. Actually, it's pretty cool.
I don't know. That's why I really like. Look, like the once you get out, boom. Like it's like everything's clean.
That's
People are living.
fucking cool.
People are living there, and everything's cool. Everything's fine. The announcements are like, "Oh, fucking Stilton wants me to pay you guys more," and he's like, and then Duke is like, "Fuck you guys."
Oh yeah, that's clear. That's cool.
Yeah, it's just that's why I don't know. I really, this that like detail or whatever like really enamored me with this game. Really,
I guess yeah. For the best possible ending, it would just be doing this as well, right?
yeah. I don't know who this person was. I ended up just like I saw her name like in documents. I don't know. I guess maybe she died or was missing, and then but she came back, and I just randomly talked to her, and that was the thing. And I really just want to show you guys what Megan looks like when she's not crippled, because that was also like a fun little, like so many things just changed because of like one thing you did, which I thought was really cool. Now that does beg the question why you couldn't go back further and like kill like the Duke or something before everything went down. But you know, hey, whatever.
Yeah, because
it was a canon event.
Yeah, because the heart just doesn't work outside of this place.
The what?
The heart,
What about the heart?
or not the heart, the time travel thing.
It only works in that building.
Oh, right, that makes sense. But like,
So
why
it-
does it go that far? Like, why not just go?
Yeah, go further back.
I think
Yeah.
because I try to leave out of the future. I guess it's just implied it's just that space in reality that you can go back in time to.
Yeah, I think it is.
Why not attack one guard, go back in time 1 second before you attack that guard, so you can see yourself attacking that guard while you attack another guard, and just do that until you did that to every guard at the same time.
Yeah,
Yeah, I killed.
is that closing?
I made a. I killed a lot of people in that place
You kill a lot of people.
in general.
Period.
But like, I killed more people by virtue of making people not be like born.
Yeah. This game just has does a lot of things right for me.
That's nifty. Yeah.
I really like, and I think it's just like you guys know I like fantasy a lot more than like sci-fi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't. Would you consider this steampunk?
A little bit.
Is it like gear punk? Because like steampunk is. I don't know if you can see her. But she has both hands.
Oh, she's
Yeah, I
smoking
can
with
see-
their
yeah, she has
hands.
both
You
hands.
damn.
Your TV is just really dark. But yeah, and I'm like, whoa, you're full. Everyone's alive. Anyway, yeah, favorite level. I love this level. It really just for that, like nothing gameplay specific, but just like, I mean, yeah, I think I would say so because it is, you do something that you were never prompted to do.
Yeah, there's like one puzzle for a rune that utilized that. That was cool.
Yeah, and it was cool. I like it.
6 coins.
That was a 26-minute mission. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, I did just get 6 coins from that. But hey, whatever. I like that level. Love that level. It was cool.
Duke.
I like the Duke level a lot.
Duke level is cool. Hey, look, there's Angelo.
Yeah, Duke was a fun combat level. You could there's just so many people in a room. Doppelganger.
I was like scaling the outside of the of the mansion, just like going around the I don't know if it's a buttress, like those long.
The wooden things?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
I also found a safe room like immediately.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I had trouble not dying to the whatever it was called.
Robot.
Huh?
The robot? Or
No, the
The shock thing.
Yeah, the shock thing.
Oh, the pylons. Yeah.
I don't know how to deal with it normally. I just sent into duplicate.
Oh, my fucking controllers.
I sent 2 doppelgangers in there to eat the first 2 blasts, and then I got rid of the.
Did you
There's
know-
a finite amount?
Huh?
There's a finite amount of blasts.
I think there's a recharge.
Yeah, so
okay.
to get the well oil out.
Oh, you had Domino, but you never really used it. And I guess since you're Uncle Bunga, you never.
Yeah.
But you can set up the doppelganger. You can link that to enemies, and then just choke yourself out.
Oh, I
Very. Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, I did. It got Domino at the end there, right?
Yeah.
So I noticed I could link myself.
Yeah.
And oh.
So if I guess someone is out of reach or whatever, or it's easier for you to just choke someone out, like right in front of you.
Yeah.
But you could link people to your Domino.
Yeah, I accidentally killed myself a couple times.
Yeah, it's cool. It's fun.
Like in the heat of the moment, I didn't realize I didn't notice she was me.
Yeah, I never actually did it this playthrough just because I got doppelganger kind of late, like towards the end, and I never really used it. But yeah, I mean, with powers, you only need like a few of them to really get through the game, and everything else is just like supplementary. It's like just if you want to play around. That's why
you're gonna miss it. You're gonna miss this
I know.
one.
Well,
Try.
am I?
You're gonna miss the. You're gonna miss it.
Am I?
You're gonna
Look
miss
at
it.
that. Oh, got it.
Oh, you got it. I missed that.
Anyway, as you can probably see, why Far Reach is not as good as Blink.
It's a lot better than not having it at all.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, because you had to go up that room normally.
You didn't have to do that.
Oh, I know, but I love Domino, dude. It's just so fun.
They're not in line. The one on the left is in line of sight.
Yeah, but look, you just deal with one, the other one's
line of sight
gone.
of the right one.
Does it still count as spotted?
What?
Like
Oh, if
what
like
he just did?
Yeah, because like technically he saw me. I think so. I think it did count as spotted. Like I said, I wasn't going for Kenji go crazy.
Okay, you're gonna miss this one. Trust.
I did kind of overshoot, but I got stopped.
Oh, you can
by
turn that off.
Yeah.
What does that do?
It powers the wall of light.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I had to rewire that.
Oh.
Oh no! I rewired it. And then I went through the other building anyway.
Oh, what the hell? You're
Because I
lucky.
kept getting spotted. I was like, "Oh fuck this!" And I'll just explore what's in this building. Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have done that first.
You're lucky the guards didn't like go through because they would have gotten zapped.
Yeah, no, they don't walk through there because there's like a door.
Oh,
there's like a
okay,
door
okay.
that's like a hard area load, so they don't go there.
Okay. Yeah.
That was one thing with the witch level. I did hear some people, because I was looking at why the lady was just dying for no reason. I could not find an answer to that specifically, but apparently a lot of people have an issue with that level.
Yeah.
Where, because you know how witches teleport?
Yeah.
That if you upset them and they start teleporting, they can sometimes teleport too far.
Ooh, what does that mean? Like outside the level?
Something like that. They'll teleport to an area where that kills them.
And then they die.
And they just die.
And that counts as your kill.
Yeah.
That's kind of screwy. I don't like that. Oh man, I had a thought. One of the reasons why I really really like this game, and I think I like immersive sim stealth games. Because correct me if I'm wrong, but I think traditional stealth games really for you to kind of figure out like the level is a puzzle almost.
Yeah.
And you kind of have to go through it, not necessarily in the intended way, but like the correct way, you know. Whereas immersive sim stealth games, like if you do end up just finding, like, yes, you could do it traditionally, kind of go through levels, find all the documents and save combinations, whatever. But if you end up just like stumbling into the right room with the right item, and then you could like just finish the level in like 20 minutes. I don't know. I really like that, and like that happened with the witch level. Like I wasn't really. I mean, I vaguely remembered what to do, but I just happened to find the lens, and then I'm like, oh wait, the machine's over there, and then like I finished that level super quick because I was out exploring, and then that was like I didn't even see the target before I did it. It was just I didn't have to interact with it. I don't know. It's cool. It's cool when I could just bypass everything because exploration or what have you.
Yeah. You see, I didn't know.
Also, I ended up robbing this guy again by accident. I'm robbing black market stores by accident, just by.
Yeah, what's the purpose of going in through this entrance? Because it just causes him to freak out if he sees you.
Yeah. My purpose was because I actually didn't know where the front entrance was.
Oh.
I was like, I found the back entrance.
I had to reload because I was trying to buy shit for that guy.
Yeah.
I just kept panicking. I was like, okay,
You know
fine,
what
I'll go through the front.
I had. Well, it is to rob them. That is the purpose.
Yeah.
But yeah, my solution here was because I still couldn't find the entrance, because I was like, I thought I knew where it was, but I was being dumb. I thought it was here, like but whatever. My solution was because I have a rune that during movement, when you use far reach, you're invisible to enemies and so, to everybody. And so I ended up just like grappling hook my way like just like across the floor to get to the front so I could buy stuff from the guy, because anytime he sees you like behind the counter, like he always freaks out.
Yeah.
So anyway, I do a lot of save scumming, if you can't tell from. Yeah, I was like, how do I get out of here without alerting him? And then I end up let me just quick save real quick, and there you go. Hey, I went through the front door.
Ignore that all your doors are open.
Don't worry
and
about
pockets are emptied.
Don't worry about
I like how like he checked his pocket as you were doing that. Also.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Also, so do you like how like your upgrades you have to find them?
Yeah,
You're not.
I
It's
do
not
like
just
that.
it's not in the hub that just gets you get more or whatever.
Yeah, there's one. I think it was the witch level where I had to reload a save and I purposely ignored an upgrade that I found in my previous attempt.
Really?
Because I'm just like, this new attempt is not going as well.
Oh.
But I really want the non-lethal no spotted rest. I'm just not gonna risk it anymore.
So I bought that upgrade where guns affect the robots.
Yeah.
I never had a chance to use it. Like, is it effective? Did you ever use it?
I didn't get that one.
I just assumed that it would work against the robots.
I
didn't have the luxury of trying. So, I just assumed that's how it would be.
Yeah. I got the upgrade that makes the gun just have all its ammo and you don't need to reload anymore. So
Everything's in the magazine.
Yeah, everything's in the magazine.
Yeah,
I emptied like a whole clip onto the things, like 15 bullets, and it's like, oh, all right. And I just stopped fighting them.
Yeah. I really do like the different enemy types in this game.
I was gonna mention that. I feel like there's more. Like, yeah, there's your standard guard. There's a witch. There's like the dogs. Not many of like the ghoul things.
Boat flies.
The boat flies. Yeah.
I think it's a loading screen tip or something that if you eliminate like an officer or something, it can cause everyone else to panic.
Oh, really?
Have you noticed that behavior? Because I never noticed that.
Yeah, I never. I think it's more. I feel like maybe Ariel would have noticed, but Ariel doesn't engage in video games. So, I think.
I guess. Yeah.
I think it's more apparent if you kill or incapacitate an officer in front of others.
Uh,
But the way I play, and like you play without them seeing you, period.
Yeah.
And the way I play is I go through a room and everybody goes down at the same time. So yeah, I wouldn't have noticed.
I noticed. I guess I noticed something. Yeah, it's like I did kill a guard, and then it's like I think they made an exclamation.
Another interaction I like a lot is that the enemies notice when doors are open.
Oh yeah, I did. So I didn't. I'm fairly sure they didn't do that in episode one, in Dishonored one.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And I think. So I think Ariel made a joke. He was like, "Oh, are they gonna notice if the door's open or something?" And I said, no, it's not Metal Gear."
I think that was me. I think I said that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I think I sarcastically replied with like this isn't Metal Gear or whatever. Like they're not going to be that smart. And then literally that night I was playing Dishonored and someone goes, "Who opened that door?" I went, "What the fuck?"
So
I said, "What?"
Yeah, I would use that on the last level. There was like some areas where I used that to bait enemies, like singular enemies.
Can we go back to big screen? I just need if something happens and I need clips, it's just hard to do that or small.
Yeah,
Anyway.
so on the last level, I used that to bait singular enemies, or I would open the door and then back away a lot. So they're like, "Oh, who opened that?" And then they'll walk in. I'll just like walk past him or just like grab him.
Whose footprints are these?
Whose footprints are
One
these?
only they could. I don't expect them to do this because why would they check? But it would have been cool if a guy who had a key to something noticed the door is already unlocked.
Oh yeah.
Because because there's some like bolted doors and stuff that you can unlock, and I don't think you can relock them, right?
No,
it's
you
just,
can't.
It's just like that.
It's just open. It's just open. But yeah, they really up the like the intelligence of the enemies in this game, which
There was one that was a little bit comical in the Duke level. If you're in the safe house or like that
the safe room,
safe
like
room.
Yeah.
When you open the pass, because I entered that place through the safe room.
Yeah.
And if you open it, it's like it's not supposed to be open, and they send literally one singular guard, even though there's two. Like, I'll go check it out.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, yes, please do that, you lone guard.
The one person, yeah. I there's something similar with you know how in the last level with the witches, like I don't know if it's how the only way you go up, but the elevator, the power of the elevator. So like the power is out, but obviously they do notice when the powers go up, and then it's like they did make a show as like, hey, the powers out, we should investigate, but there's only two of them, and so I just placed a mine where they were coming, so they were literally going one by one. Well, there's only two of them, but they just
during that
stunned themselves.
During that, what I did is I hid. There's like some pipes on the roof or near the ceiling.
Yeah.
So I hid on top of there, and then there's like one, like one on the left side of the room relative to where I'm facing.
Yeah.
And then one like on the right side. There's like a divide between them.
Uh-huh.
So one of them has to turn around to look at the other one. So what I did was I shot with the lethal bolt to the other side of the room. So both of them want to go there.
Yeah.
But one of them has to turn around to go there. So I jumped on her, and then I went back on the pipe. And because there's a pillar.
Yeah.
Dividing the two, the person that was going to the wall didn't. When she turned around, she didn't see the body, the unconscious one. So there was another. So I just like walked across the pipes to her and just did the same thing. There was an automaton that goes down. Also.
Yeah.
So that one I did have to finagle the shrapnel, the shrapnel mine, because I smacked the hallway. The staircase hallway.
Yeah.
Because there's also witches near.
Yeah.
So to aggro. If you space it correctly, it only aggroes the automaton.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just walk past the other witches. Like you don't have to deal with them.
Yeah.
I stabbed them.
Yeah. It's so funny. I've had so many moments where the pushback of the sleep dart kills people, and like sometimes they'll crash into something,
Oh,
and then they just die. I had one. I shit bricks because in that last level, I had one kill, and I had to like reload and I had to like figure out who it was, and it was like there was a witch on top of like a rooftop. That wherever I found out when I shoot her with a sleep dart, she like flips over the edge, and it happens every time.
Oh no!
So I had to get her to like spot me a little bit
To
for her
walk
to investigate
away from the ledge,
Yeah,
yeah.
she teleported to where I was, and I was able to just like shoot her, and then she fell at a safe place. But yeah, it's kind of complicated.
For the code for the black market, I had I had to reload a save and get the code a different way because there's the guys on the boat.
Yeah,
That the boat has an audiograph.
Yeah.
That's what it's called, I think.
Yeah.
That contains a code.
Yeah.
But the two guys on the boat, they don't like you breaking into their boat. They
Yeah.
have to knock them out. But there's some water in the boat.
What happened?
They
Wait,
drown.
did they drown.
They drown.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I was like, I wonder if that detail's in the game. And then I walk away and I check my kill count. I'm like,
Yeah.
I was gonna ask. So how's because I had high chaos, right?
Yeah.
What? So how is the last level like the same? Because there's just a whole bunch of dead overseers when I go. And
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. it's-
Okay, that's.
I think that's just the overseers being there. Like it happens when you're away. The overseers try to like attack the palace because she's a witch. So
Yeah, I
There's
wasn't
a,
sure if that was because of like. So
yeah, I had the same conversation with that one overseer, except minus that you have the mark thing.
Okay, yeah. I actually never spoke to the guy.
Yeah, you can speak to. I spoke to like at least 3 people. There might be more. When I was looking for the runes, I found like 2 other guys, like one homeless guy,
Yeah.
and then one, I guess, some sort of writer or something.
Okay.
Because I remember
I actually don't know where this is going. I don't know what that is.
yeah, because she said like, oh, just make sure to write about like what happened here or whatever.
Okay.
Let people know what happened here.
Okay.
And then there's like one homeless guy where you talk to, and she's like, yeah, I think things are gonna get better, and like in a few days, just hide out for a few more days.
yeah.
And like I don't.
Oh, I mean,
I was
it's
like
true.
waiting for that to come back in the story somehow. It's like, why is there recorded dialogue for these people that don't interact the level?
Yeah.
Wait, why were you looking for runes? It was the last level.
Or the charm. I was looking for
okay.
charm. Also the runes because I was I might when I saw the tentacle things, I needed more fire darts.
There was a shop in that place?
Yes.
I did not know that. I didn't find it.
Oh, in the last level, it's like kind of near where you.
It's near the
start.
beginning,
Yeah.
yeah.
near the beginning.
Oh, okay.
I want to bring up kind of small tidbit. The audiograph that's in the boat.
Yeah.
If you leave for a while,
Oh,
and
they
come
play
back-
it?
No. So the guards find that boat. They kill the guys and take everything in the boat and put it in an apartment. So.
Oh, is that where that other audio? Because I found the same audiograph somewhere else. Is that?
Oh yeah, that's
how
what it
they-
is.
that's how that
yeah,
happened?
that's
Okay.
Because I actually had never ended up seeing the autograph on the boat. It was like because I was too late, I guess. But there was a note that was like, by order of the guard, contraband has been taken to blah blah. So I thought that was neat. It's just the level
cool,
is
yeah.
alive.
yeah. Not for long.
Not for long. I do find Lethal is fun. I really do like Lethal, but you play Lethal, but because you would rather not play the game.
I play
You don't
Lethal.
even play lethal in the interesting way. You just shoot people.
Oh, no, I shoot people. I use powers. I feel like Emily's. Yeah, I feel like just Emily's. The thing I said earlier, Emily's like powers aren't geared as well as Corvo's for just dealing with a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
think
Domino's there.
Domino's there.
It's like the one.
Yeah, the one. If I used it earlier, it might have been better. Like Doppelganger was good for that, but I mostly just relied on the passives.
I suppose open combat dealing with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
But like stealth dealing with a bunch of people, I prefer Emily's playthrough.
I miss the rat swarm. I miss my friends.
I was about to say, how do you feel about because there's less emphasis on rats in this game?
They're still there, yeah. But
They're
it's
still
like-
there, but they're not,
like not the plague anymore.
Yeah, it's a different plague. I will say, I think the whole high chaos, low chaos thing doesn't make too much sense in this game than the first one, because like, it's like okay, you could still say people would still think that you're kind of crazy for going, Oriole, Ariel's way, but the whole rat plague thing, adding more bodies, made more
it's
sense.
directly affecting everyone's immediate health.
Whereas in this one, there's no plague. There's the bloatfly infestation where it's kind of the same thing, where it's like more bodies equals more bloatflies, but that just seems so like thrown in. Like it's just like, oh yeah, we have kind of the same thing, but not.
So how does yeah? So I was high chaos. I was gonna ask just how about high chaos. So like Emily's mother was kind of like, yeah, you're kind of going crazy.
Yeah.
Like how was the final message with her like in low chaos?
The final message?
Yeah, like the one where she disappears, kind of.
I mean, she was just like, you, or like something along the lines of like the Empire's in good hands or whatever. Like you're gonna be.
Not say that.
Yeah, she.
And like the I guess like the reaction because like there's you didn't get like the whole yeah, there was just a whole like the last two guys kind of felt just disappointed with you. Like in high chaos, it's like yeah, Sokolov is like, oh yeah, you're kind of crazy. I like Megan, and it's like yeah, I'm going there alone and shit with her. I killed them by accident.
Crazy.
Like I threw a glass at them. It's like, oh, I want to get her key to go into her room for the bone charms.
You can just crouch.
I forgot. I forgot the whole game.
Ariel's only solution to things is violence.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'll just incapacitate him, and then I threw a fucking glass at her, and then she just exploded into bloatflies.
What do you say? You were
yeah. How was because you didn't do the no spotted thing, right?
Yeah.
So how does the encounter of Delilah go? Normally.
Are you talking about in the painting?
Yeah.
So, there's 5 Delilahs at first.
Yeah.
And you gotta take them out, or fight them at the same time. I just stealth choke them out.
Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah.
And then Delilah comes in, like the real one, and then you just knock her out.
Like, what is her moveset? Interesting. I guess Ariel would know.
Ariel would know, because I ended up, I didn't really
kind of had like the witch's moveset.
Does she have an insta kill? Right? Because I feel like, because I ended up messing up my first time. I was spotted, and so I ended up fighting them, and then Delilah came, and I didn't have enough time to like just knock her out immediately.
I did notice something like I think I did notice something, and she just kind of stabbed me or some shit.
Oh, I think what happens is what happened to Corvo, like she turns into stone, or he turns into stone. It just happens to you.
Oh,
I think it's an insta kill or whatever. But yeah, I think boss fights aren't really a thing in this game. Like they're not super complicated.
So like stealth game boss fight. My main reference is Metal Gear. Like,
yeah.
I don't think. Okay, but also Blacklist had a boss fight. Boss fights in stealth games tend to break the normal flow of gameplay.
I
would say Metal Gear does that.
Yeah,
because it's like proper video game boss fights.
Yeah, like Splinter Cell Splinter Cell does that also. A Blacklist at least.
I prefer the way Dishonored does it, where as bosses they're kind of uninteresting, but it's more so like the things around them, and if you can get to them, you can still choke them out the same way as any other enemy.
Yeah, that's what I thought was interesting about this one. That's like, it is a bit underwhelming since you are skipping the spectacle part of a boss fight.
Yeah,
when you can just choke him out in one go. I don't know. I just want to bring it up because I thought it was kind of odd that it doesn't try. I appreciate it didn't try to shoehorn
like video game boss fights.
Yeah, that's like because the rest of the game isn't really like that.
Yeah.
Was Ariel completely checked out of this conversation?
I'm sorry. No, I was paying attention.
I do prefer this over Metal Gear boss fights.
I will say Delilah feels like actually the full fight feels more like like a proper.
I think it's the one, right?
Yeah, it's the one. It's like feels like it's the proper end to the game.
She has like powers. She got to be a
she's
boss.
Power. I think she had like some of the shit was like from the witch. Like she had like the projectile stuff.
Yeah.
I think overall they did have other things. I burned her to death.
I think narratively, I also think it makes sense because like the people that you're. I mean, if you have powers, that is, you're just better in combat. So it's like they're not going to be the best. They're not really going to be a threat, and it's kind of hard for you for that to be a proper boss fight.
Yeah.
So I think it makes sense that you are just like a super sneaky person or just a murder hobo that just completely destroys their defense.
Okay, no, because you do the stuff. Or is the fight different if you do the non-lethal option? Because you do the prep for the non-lethal before you go in.
Yeah.
Does that change anything in there, or is that the same?
Ariel, is it just a white world with Delilah in the painting?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, so it's just the same fight.
Yeah, I think it's the same fight.
Yeah.
It's just what you do after is the kind of.
So you had I guess you had a choice in saving Corvo, right?
No,
No.
I think that's the end. I know because it says like X to free your father or whatever, right?
Yeah.
That's not a choice. It's just
It's
that's
just a prompt
to end the
beat
game.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I was confused about that
I have
because
a
it felt like
question.
it made it kind of present. I might be dumb, but kind of to me like, oh yeah, you could like presented it as like to save your dad.
There was a few days between I started the game and when I played through a majority of the game.
Yeah.
So I might have forgotten something.
Uh huh.
How did she know she could bring Corvo back?
Yeah.
Because I just assumed that he died when that happened, and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna bring him back." I'm like, that's you could do that because I didn't know that statues could come to fucking life. That's crazy.
Well, it's always felt like it was something temporary, right? But like,
Yeah, I didn't know it was,
was-
like Han Solo going in the
'Cause,
thing.
like,
I thought he turned her
like I was fully prepared.
She turned him into stone.
I was fully prepared for like, okay, so I thought that Corvo was like, okay, I'm gonna just kill Delilah. I thought like you'd have to like get information out of her or something to undo it, or you have to like make her undo it. I was like, okay, yeah, Corvo is gonna die. I'm gonna kill her, and then I go out. And it's like, wait, she could just do that.
I would be honest. I got no idea. I have no idea what made her think that, and I don't know how we did actually save him.
Because like,
I think it was just assumed like, okay, if we deal with Delilah, he'll probably come back.
yeah, it's like, okay, it's like when I saw it, like, because I thought, yeah, two things, like, you have to make her do it, or like once you kill her or trap her into pain, whatever, he's gonna do it. And it's like I come back and it's like it's still attached. She's like, oh, I see. And then the prompt's like, oh, save your father, and it's like, okay, and it's like he's back. She could just do that.
Which I think is kind of a cop out. But there is a funny little thing about because if you choose Corvo, like Emily's the one who's in stone.
yeah.
And it does beg the question why doesn't Delilah just kill Corvo? Like because Corvo or just before we came here, I was just fucking around with my old Corvo save. I was in the witches level. Mm-hmm. I killed the witch, and you know how you can talk to the statue of Delilah?
Yeah.
Like it's just like a phone essentially. And Delilah even goes, I was like, oh, maybe I'll take a hammer to your daughter tonight. And it's like, why didn't you just do that?
Yeah.
Like, why didn't you just kill Corvo or Emily whenever? Like, why not just take the hammer? Anyway.
Why do they? So in these, like in this game, like I replayed the as Corvo was like, we'll set him up for his trial later today. It's like, why do that? Like you have him here. You already did this coup. You got the one guy.
You're talking about in the beginning, in the first game.
Yeah, you have the one guy incapacitated that can do something about this. I get it. Like it's like the rest of the game needs to happen, right? But like, you saw what he did last time when he had a trial. Why not just kill him now?
I think they were gonna put the statue on trial.
No.
Who said they were going to put him on trial?
The guy.
What guy?
The I don't remember his name. He was the assassination target of that little mission where you.
Are you sure he didn't say that to Emily or?
No, it's just to Corvo. We'll deal with it. We'll put him on trial later or whatever.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. Run the tapes.
Do you really? Okay,
I don't know.
Do you remember one part? Is it like before?
Like after Emily turns into stone and you get knocked out.
After Corvo turns into stone.
Yeah, it's like...
You know, fuck it, let's just go back. Because at
Yeah.
this point, I almost don't want to believe Ariel. Are we in the right scene? Okay, go back.
Yeah, it's like
Go to the choice. Okay,
yeah.
Ariel, if you're wrong, I'm gonna say this until I'm gonna wait until I know you're wrong.
Cold marble. Boom.
You getting nervous, Ariel?
I'm not nervous. I have a perfect John if it's not like the thing. Until her trial, see?
Until her trial.
Yes. No, I'm saying I played as Corvo. I played as...
You played as Corvo?
Like, I played a new save as Corvo. I was saying this the whole... Earlier. I think you misunderstood me.
Roll back the tape. What did Ariel say?
I don't articulate myself the best. But
So he says the same thing.
Yes, he says the same thing to Corvo.
I see.
And I think it makes more sense for Emily because she's a princess and they're underestimating her, right? Because they think that she's just been coddled.
I'll give you that. But I will say like it is very much kind of the reason why even you guys don't care about like story too much, but the like this game really was made with Emily as the protagonist in mind.
Okay.
So yeah, it doesn't make sense why they would like it makes sense that Delilah would target Corvo to be stonified.
Yes. Yeah.
Because he's the guy who's gonna fucking, he has like powers and shit and whatever.
Like, even after taking away his powers, like he's still like a big threat.
Yeah, so yeah, Emily really is like the intended target of the thing, and it does not make sense why.
Yeah, because I guess for Emily, like she was the former ruler, so I have a trial to show like
legitimize the
Corvo's just a guard. They could have just killed him.
Yeah, they could have just killed him. Yeah. Well, Ariel was right.
I was right in my version of
this. I'm gonna load up a Corvo save when I get home today.
It's the same thing.
I'm sure it is because like I said, I have played Corvo before. And I was kind of hoping there'd be a little more changes to like a lot of the story, but it's pretty much the same story, but like dialogue is
I guess because between Megan, I guess the initial dialogue with Megan would be different, right? Since they would know each other before.
Yeah. So you guys got to the point where she says she's Billy Lurk, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know if you remember, but Billy Lurk is in the first game. I'm fairly he or she is one of the people with the whale masks with Dowd. You don't know who Dowd is. The people who killed the Empress.
Oh. I did not pick that up.
Anyway, I mean, it's not even,
she just says it.
She just says it. Okay.
I die.
Ariel doesn't like video games. He knows it.
Yeah, it's just, I understand I'm like the guy who really likes reading about the things and reading into subtext and whatever, but I don't know.
You didn't have to read.
In this case, you just gotta open your ears. Your ears there,
bro,
buddy.
If there's a game I'm interested in story for...
I'm not even interested in stories. Like, literally, she's saying it in front
That's what I'm saying. Ariel, you're not engaged with, like, I feel like the games that you don't pick,
I do check out.
You check out. And
check out.
That feels so unfair because, like, I believe me and Kenji engage, like, genuinely with the games that you pick.
I engage with it. Like, I think I just do check out on stories sometimes. No, that still has liquid in it.
Who's your favorite character?
Huh?
Who's your favorite character?
I like Megan. It's just pretty cool.
Yeah, she's okay.
I like the fake Duke because he was just ready.
He was just ready.
He was going to do that anyway.
It really did seem like that.
Like, you didn't have to get involved. He was just like...
He's just like, all right, if you give me all this power. What was I saying? I don't know. I like the story. I like the writing. I think this was a very compelling narrative to me. I think maybe a little bit more than first one. Or I felt like the first one was a nice setup and kind of going into this one because this just expands on what was already established, like in terms of the powers, the outsider, the lore, the mythology, and I think it's just a really cool trope with that like badass dude has like a kid who's just also about to be a badass. So
I did find like one. I think it was a conversation with the outsider. That's the supernatural guy.
yeah,
Right? That like that saying how. I think it was the. Fuck. What level was this? It was
He's hurting me
the one
right
with the
now.
howlers and stuff. I think it was the one
yeah,
about like how horrible the place is, and
Uh-huh.
like that was like that when she was ruling. Like something along those
Oh, yes.
like the place is like
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
seems amazing when you're from
yeah.
your from where the perspective of a ruler. But
Yeah,
now
yeah.
now that you're here with everyone else,
yeah.
it's not as pretty. And I thought that was very interesting. Like I wish there was a little bit more leaning into that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
There's some dialogue.
she does say a bunch. It's like she says a bunch of times. She's like, "Oh, this place is giving me perspective." It's like she used to.
I can like it's like I
She
can
used to-
choose to come back.
She she could choose to be an empress again, right? So she would like leave. She would like sneak out and be, she would slum it with the people, but like she would mask up or whatever. But she could always just choose to be an empress again and blah blah blah. So yeah, it's not so overt in your face like her little character journey. So being kind of like a spoiled brat, like it was trying to lean into her being a little bit of a spoiled princess type character.
I think I asked this before, and then you were yelling at me about it. But so what is the canon from Dishonored 1? Is it low chaos but Corvo kills people?
Yeah, I think he kills the targets.
He kills the targets.
Yeah.
And I guess he is willing to kill jobbers, like at least.
I mean, I suppose I'm sure maybe a few others got in the way and got killed by Corvo. But I believe low chaos. I mean, it has to be low chaos because high chaos, like the plague.
He's a proper hitman.
Yeah, but like the plague is still like
Rampant.
So like I don't think the empire would be standing if it was high chaos. But yeah, he's just willing to kill people and whatnot. Like I said, I the whole high chaos, low chaos thing to me makes more sense in the first game.
Yeah,
because even without the plague and stuff, like it is a proper coup, and so like a lot of the people that you're killing as like they're just guards who are just kind of following what they like orders, and so it's like it would even be like people that Corvo would know because he was like a person in government and whatnot. But here in Dishonored 2, Emily is just like she is fighting like a foreign enemy. Like it is just a foreign guard. Yeah, it's an occupation that is like a tyrannical ruler. It's like you could just kill them. It's like you're going to war against people.
Yeah.
It's not. It is just an enemy of the state.
Now, am I misremembering, or do they wear the same uniform?
No, they don't wear the same uniform.
Okay.
It is different.
Okay.
I think I will give.
I think it's just the same like colors, right? Red for the elites, and blue
kinda,
for the like more jobber.
But it is slightly different.
Okay.
But they're not under the same banner or anything.
Yeah. I figured as much. It's like, I guess color wise to make a
like enemies and elite enemies and whatnot. Anyways, we should probably wrap up. It's getting kind of
we're kind of just rambling. Oh fuck! I still.
What?
I didn't.
You don't have a game, do you?
No.
Sounds like we're playing Oblivion, boys.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, final thoughts. I really like this game. I like the narrative. I like the writing. I like the world building. I do love the characters. In terms of gameplay, I love immersive sims. I love the powers of this game. And the first one, obviously, I gave both these games 9, even though 9.1 this game maybe. What else? I do hope this is Dishonored 3. I don't know where they would go.
Yeah, because like
I might maybe like a couple months from now I might put in the spin-off. I have not played it, so maybe that could be a little fun little thingy. Ariel does not look like he's.
They're working on
No,
a
I was-
Blade game, right?
They are, yeah. Arcane is working on Blade.
I mean,
So
I
that'd
think
be
they
cool.
said it was immersive sim.
Oh, and then
That's awesome.
And then Blade goes through this weird portal, and then he sees Corvo Attani at the
Attani.
Attani. I don't know.
Corvo Attano.
Corvo Attano on the other side.
I will also say, like, there's not a lot of like new IPs, but like Dishonored was a new IP when it came out, right?
Yeah.
And like for it to have like a pretty, to me, I think a pretty like well established or like I feel like Corvo has at least his mask, like is definitely visage, right? It became kind of popular.
Yeah, it's recognizable.
It's recognizable, and so it's like I wouldn't say iconic, maybe, but I think it's good. I think it's cool, and it's I like new characters being, elevated and popularized instead of the same old John Halo.
John Madden. We should play Madden.
What about I used to play Madden a lot.
But Madden, it's on
Actually,
the Game
I
Pass.
was playing NFL.
There is PC Madden.
I was playing Madden 25 like a couple months ago. Anyway, you guys like to close?
Yeah, like I feel like I mean, not on purpose. I was giving this game like a fair chance. I kind of did almost sabotage, or I thought I was gonna almost sabotage my playthrough of the game by playing it in the
No
strictest
powers?
way
Yeah,
possible.
yeah.
Like no powers, no spotted, non-lethal.
Yeah.
But even despite all that, I think in true immersive sim fashion, I was able to make my own fun.
Yeah.
Even with the limited tool set that I had.
Love immersive sim.
I had fun. It was another Dishonored game.
Not Darksiders.
Not Darksiders
Not
or
Darkstalkers
Darkstalkers
or Dark Souls.
Yeah.
The story doesn't like engage me as much as it does you. It was there. It was serviceable. It was enjoyable enough.
It's time to spin that wheel.
All Ariel's thoughts of the game was that he thought the story was really mid.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I don't know.
I mean, it's not the greatest, but I think it's a
This one, right?
no.
this-
Wait, it's the bottom. Yeah.
Spoilers!
Japan.
Oh my god, Japan too?
That'd be a good one. That would have been
No,
a good
fuck
one.
Hi-Fi Rush. No, fuck Hi-Fi Rush. I forgot about Japan too.
Alright,
Holy
did you
shit.
play Japan 1?
No.
Oh no.
You want to just put fear?
Arnold's not gonna play that.
No, that's
fucking-
Japan 1.
I know it is Japan 1, but he's not gonna play. All right.
I'm sure it's capitalized in some weird way. Or no, it's an acronym, ain't it?
Yeah, I think so.
alright, fuck it.
Whatever. It doesn't
You know what?
matter.
Actually, also changed mine. I'll put Hi-Fi Rush.
Oh my
Okay.
fucking god.
We established this.
I know.
We established this beforehand.
I legit forgot about Japan 2, and it is one I genuinely want us to play.
Yeah.
I know you've played it,
I've played it, but
not fully, and then I've also played it, but not fully, and you've
I
definitely
started it once.
Oh, okay, so there you go. We all want to play. All right. Double check again.
I don't know why I started Japan too.
All right. We, after some discussion, we have the 3 games. This is a brand new wheel.
It was almost completely new.
Yeah, it was almost completely new because anyway. So we have Max Payne from Kenji. We got Japan 2 because the first one sucked to me. From me, Japan 2 is from me, and then Hi-Fi Rush from Ariel. And now, Ariel, you spin the wheel.
Yeah, I
this
don't
time.
has he spun?
No, he hasn't.
He's always been fired.
Just grab the. Yeah, just grab
You
them.
got it. You got it. Where is it? There it is.
Oh.
Boom! Ariel spun the wheel.
All right, watch this Hi-Fi Rush. Oh my god. Japan won.
Fear. Play fear. All
Fear
right.
and hunger.
Japan 2, everybody. I got 2 games in a row. I'm actually kind of happy about it.
See, now Angela's rigging it.
I am rigging it. And I told Ariel to spin it. Like, I just knew. Okay, so Japan 2. I have nothing to say about, like, or how to play this game.
Play good.
Yeah, play good. Just play the game. I don't care. Just play the game.
I have no idea. Like I booted this game up once, and then that was it. I don't know what the fuck's going on. How long is Japan 2 actually?
It can't be that long. There's no way.
Oh,
Imagine.
It's like 40 hours long.
Yeah.
longer than The Witcher 3.
Oh my god.
Oh,
There you go, 5
5
hours. And I think there's
17 hours.
oh no, because there's like challenges, right?
Oh,
So there
okay.
you go.
when are you gonna put Doom?
Which one?
One of the Dooms.
So I
I
did.
mean, I want to put Doom 64 eventually.
Oh, see, I wanted to put Doom 26. I'm a recent Doom fan.
That's pretty. They re-released it recently.
Listen, buddy, I am at some point. I was gonna do Doom 2016, and then I was gonna do Eternal, and then wait, shit. When is that coming? What is the
Dark Ages?
Yeah, Dark Ages coming out because I feel like maybe we can maybe.
Oh, I don't have to play this game. They can't even see this. Why am I making that?
Oh my God.
May 14th. Fuck.
Oh my!
Oh my god!
Why is this always happening to me?
Shit.
You play the game 2 days ahead. Oh wait, that doesn't matter.
May 12. Oh my god. Well, we're not gonna have. Shit, I should have put like a Doom game.
Yeah.
I should have put a Doom game. No. All right, fuck it. Shit, I need to speed run through. I need to replay Doom Eternal. Wait, no, I beat the.
I never beat the
haven't-
DLC.
I need to beat the DLC. That's what I need to do. Anyway, we're recording. Japan 2. Yeah, I don't know.
2.
Just play the game.
Okay.
I don't know how.
I don't know how. Can you
Unfortunately, just play the game or watch a playthrough.
I'm gonna non-lethal Trepang 2.
Yeah, do it.
No traces.
Do it.
No,
Do it.
it's-
Why is
European
it
Extreme.
frozen?
No.
No, but look at the. Do you see the confetti?
Oh, I think because I all tabbed out of it.
But
Yeah,
there's no
not-
confetti.
yeah.
Oh, it's. Oh, what
Yeah.
the fuck? Oh, that's strange. All right, big sweet Kenji. So that will be the next podcast, and it's a my game, and I'm very happy about that. Japan 2.
Japan won. Why is she upside down, bro? Flip her over. Ah!
All right.
And then we cut there.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna keep this.